Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. So today I have another collective tarot reading, and for your current energies I pulled the sword, the gem, and the dead end. So I feel like with the sword, you are coming to a major choice point to make a choice. I'm hearing cut through the BS. I kept hearing that over and over before when I was tapping into your energy. There seems to be a decision to make between two paths. And I feel like the two paths are between a dead end and the gem. And I think it's interesting. It's like, I think you know which path is the dead end and which one is the gem. It's just, you see how both of these cards have so much just stuff in them, right? Like the dead end has like stuff, but there's no gem inside. But then the gem has stuff, but there's like the gem, right? There's the gem inside. And the gem talks about finding the inner gem within you. And also it talks about creation too. And I think that the dead end, whatever this dead end is, it will make you feel drained. It will make you feel disempowered. It will make you feel stuck. It will make you feel sad, right? And I do think that sometimes it's hard to let go of things, right? And when we're faced with a decision to let go of something that used to be important or still is important in some ways, but is also hurting us, or it doesn't have a future for us in it, it can be very hard to let go because sometimes we can't see I'm hearing the forest through the trees, but sometimes we can't see like what's on the other side of the dead end, because usually when we let go of something, there can be a void, right? A void stage of being empty and lonely, and there's fears and stuff. And like this darkness right here just really reminds me, there's a hand though inside. This darkness really reminds me of pain, pain and mental anguish and static. And I'm hearing static on the line. So you could feel like when either you're around this person or situation or this thing that you're thinking about ending, you could feel disconnected. So you could feel like your intuition is off. You could feel like you don't know what's going on. You could feel confused. You could feel indecisive. You could feel like, okay, I need to figure something out here and I don't know what it is. There's something underlying here that I can't see, right? Because this is like darkness, right? Like, how are you supposed to see through that? You're not. Like, you're like, what? But what's great about the gem, which is wonderful that we have it in this reading, is that like there is stuff here, right? We need to clear this stuff out. And it's reminding me almost like this is the dead end stuff that you're like feeling too. And like clearing the dead end stuff. So clearing the dead end out and not choosing that path and deciding to let go and let it decay completely is like, you'll get to this part. So I feel like cleansing could be really important. Reiki could be really important. And again, there's great Reiki leaders, people online. I didn't mean to say leaders, that's funny. Reiki practitioners online that are really, really helpful on YouTube for free. But I definitely feel like you could have to remove yourself from a situation with somebody or something, take space, because I do feel like because we have the dead end and because we have all this chatter, and it reminds me of grief too. And it could be old grief that's coming up and mirroring the situation that you're in. And that's very common to have, especially when we let go of something. It's going to be painful. There's going to be a grieving process, but also then it could also like trigger old wounds, right? So you may be trying to work through something very dense and very heavy in this moment. And the dead end does talk about like anytime we see in a movie, like when there's an ending, right? Usually there's like a something crazy happens, and there's Uranus is really prominent right now. So what I'm getting from spirit is that like, yes, it may feel like a dead end, and it is a dead end that way, but once you end it and switch paths, it's not a dead end. Like, you're going to get something really beautiful out of it. And so I think that this is just reiterating like there's a gem to be found here, but it's a different path than the dead end. And also there is a gem in learning through what you are with the dead end. And also the sword is like, I feel like this sword, right? There's a light and the dark, and the sword will cut through both, right? And the sword is going to cut through this dense energy, right? Both with the gem and with the dead end. So this is getting connected to your boundaries. This is getting connected to your Queen of Swords energy. This is getting connected to the truth. This is getting connected to your heart. Like this, I pulled some more cards on each of these, and the dead end had the root chakra and the crown chakra as two of the cards. The gem had two sacral chakra cards, and the sword had the heart card. The only card that was the heart, and there's three other cards. So what this tells me is that the dead end is getting you connected to maybe the wounds of your root chakra, which is like being stable, feeling lack mindset, feeling rejected. It can be not feeling safe in your financial stability or your physical stability in some way. And also the crown chakra, right? So this could be getting you connected to, I'm hearing higher learning, a higher perspective. A higher perspective could be very helpful with this energy as well, trying to gain the bigger picture perspective, okay? So like looking at long term instead of just looking at short term. Wow, this reading is really great, really profound. The gem with the sacral chakra, right? So this for me, right, would be like, okay, doing sacral chakra clearing on Reiki Online, right? Or just focusing and looking at your sacral chakra and putting an orange light, because it's an orange, right? And it represents our creativity. It represents emotions, sexuality, our senses, right? So interesting. I wonder if you were having something going on with your sacral chakra. You could have been dealing with someone that was sometimes. So here's what happens, right? Sometimes we can get in connection with people. So like say you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And how do I say this? Sometimes people do this. People don't do this usually consciously, but I've noticed it subconsciously or unconsciously that people do this. They'll take energy from you and from certain areas of your chakras, especially if they're depleted in some way. They don't do it consciously usually, like no one really does, really. So if you notice that you're around somebody and you're feeling depleted emotionally, if you're feeling depleted creativity with your creation, like your creative part of you, the part of you that's passionate, if you're feeling drained in that area, then what Spirit wants to talk about is that like you can remove yourself from the situation if you can, from the person that you feel is draining you. Obviously that's like number one, or the job that's draining you too, because jobs can do this too, right? Remove yourself from the situation if you can. Do clearing work on your sacral chakra and call your power back to you. Clear it out, cleanse the power. Ask Spirit to cleanse it. Like all you have to do is say, Spirit, please return my power back to me from everywhere I've left it in every timeline, and clear out the energy so it's clear when it comes back into my body. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to say. And the Spirit will do it for you. And I think what this is talking about is reclaiming your creativity back for yourself. Not spending your beautiful creation energy or sexual energy or emotional energy on somebody that doesn't give back to you or makes you feel drained, okay? Or a job, like this could be a job, right? Like let's say you're in a job that's like not feeding your passion and your creativity, but you're outputting so much work into it, right? And it's making you feel drained, okay? That's also spending that beautiful energy where it could feel expansive, right? Because creation energy, you can put it into things you don't love, and then that kind of dulls it and takes it away and doesn't, like, it dulls it, right? It doesn't expand it. So like this is about, I feel like the dead end is where you're putting energy before, and I think that maybe you're putting energy here too before, but only, I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain, okay? So put energy into things that make your energy feel expansive. If you feel like you're growing when you do it, if you feel excited, if you feel joyful, if you feel you come alive, that's where you want to put your energy into. If you're feeling when you put your energy into something that you feel drained, that you feel tired, that you feel angry, that you feel sad, that you feel indecisive, confused, not sure what is going on here, right? Like that is telling you something. Our emotions are messengers. They will tell us when something is going wrong. And I feel like this sword is like cutting through to help you understand. And I do feel like Spirit is the sword in some ways too. Oh, I just saw, what was that? I totally saw an animal go across the line up there, but it's shadowed. Interesting. I feel like you could be around something or someone that's shadowy to you, that you see it and then you like don't see it. Like there could be something going on with somebody to where you see something, right? And it looks funky, but like you get that hit, like where you're like, I don't know, that looked weird. Like what was that? But like you can't quite put your finger on it. That's telling you something too. I think that was like totally a thing that Spirit wanted me to say. Yeah, so this sword, right? I feel like this is Spirit coming in to cut through the BS, to help you cut through the BS. This is like, spirit is a part of your intuition, okay? So if you don't believe in spirit, totally understand. Or you believe in the universe, or you just believe in your own intuition or your own higher self, right? Your intuition is spirit, right? So however you want to feel or think about this, because it's all up to you. I don't know why I'm saying this. There's a mosquito too, guys, and I can't kill it. Not that I want to kill a mosquito, but kind of do, actually. It drains our blood. Anyways, so there could be somebody around you that's distracting you, that, again, draining of the energy, draining of your life force, all right? Blood's life force. It's also reminds me of the root chakra, which is red. So there, it's like somebody could be draining your, there it is again. Can I get it? I didn't get it. I don't know if I got it. Whatever. It's like coming right in front of me. And there it is again. I swear to God. Okay, I got it. Like, leave me alone. That's funny. You could be telling this person that, or the word, whatever this is, right? And energy, okay? That's so interesting. I think the other message here is that if you see things like that, like if you're getting like weird things happening with animals, are a way spirit can communicate, right? So if you're seeing certain animals come in, doing weird things, or being a certain, like, pay attention to what it's telling you, right? It's, I hear some of you may be uncomfortable with that. That's okay. You don't have to. It's just like all a suggestion, right? I just get the sense that you're really hurting. Like, I really do. Like, I get the sense that you're really hurting over whatever this situation is that's dying in front of you, that you're having to let go of, that you don't want to let go of, that's painful. It's really painful. And I think that you're ascending in something really big. And I just think it's really painful. Like, it's breaking through and having spiritual awakenings and going through really difficult things. It's painful. It's like, I think that honoring that pain and saying like, this really hurts me can be very helpful. Like, I think that there's like a lot of emotion that needs to be felt right now. And, sorry, I'm not sorry. Yeah, whatever you're going through is really emotional. So sorry. But I think that spirit just wants to like reiterate that like feeling is okay. Like, it really is. Like, it's the way to move through this energy. So if you're feeling grief or sadness over an ending, it's okay. You're allowed to feel like that. It's okay. Like, feeling it is the way through, okay? Feeling whatever relationship pain you're feeling, or ending you're feeling in some area of your life that's really important to you, feel that. It's gonna help move this energy out. I feel like a sense of like, I'm stuck. The reason I feel like you could be stuck is because feeling this emotion is so overwhelming. Like, I got so overwhelmed, right? And it's like, it's okay. It's overwhelming. Whatever you're going through is heavy. Whatever you're moving, like look at this. Like, this is just like, that's a lot. Like, it looks like a lot. And then we have one card that's like, help, you know? Yeah, I just think that having patience with yourself as well through this situation and this whatever you're going through can be very helpful. I'm hearing you're being given the tools to get yourself out of this. It's just hard. And it's like, honor the fact that it's hard, and don't forget that you are the gem. Like, this is you. You have light inside of you. You deserve love. You deserve joy. You deserve kindness. You deserve to be treated right. You deserve to be compensated for your time, for your quality time. You deserve to be seen as who you are. You deserve that. Like, that's what spirit wants to reiterate. Like, whatever situation this dead end makes me feel like, it makes me feel like some of you could have been in a situation that made you feel like you were less than, like somebody made you feel less than, a job made you feel less than, a situation or experience made you feel less than. This definitely feels tied to the past to me. It feels like it also could just be bringing up old wounds to be healed. And I think that whatever you're going through is extremely painful, but it's also extremely transformational. And I think that, I feel honored that spirit would give me a reading like this. I really do. It's beautiful. It's the human experience. It really is. It's the human experience. And it's painful, yes, but I feel like it needs to be said more often, you know? Like I feel like in our society we are told so many times not to feel, and our brains tell us not to feel because it's so painful, which is fair, right? But like the way out is feeling, like, and releasing and letting go of things that don't serve us and walking away from people that hurt us and choosing ourselves even when it's the hardest thing you ever can do, and speaking our truth even when our voice shakes and our legs quake, like it and standing in our power and who we really are at our core, and choosing ourselves, even if that means hurting someone else, even if that means hurting ourselves in some way. Because like dead ends, and let's say you're just choosing to walk away from a relationship, that is painful for any party. If they're being broken up with, if they're breaking up with someone, it's painful for both parties, and it's not an easy thing to do for either party. And so I do get the sense that most of you could be on the side of choosing to end something, because we have dead end for you, the sword and the gem. And since we have the sword here, I think that it's a choice point that you have to make, or that you're making, or just made, or made way back when, and this is an old relationship reading, who knows, right? It could be something from the past that I'm speaking about. It could be feeling, you could be feeling just from a pain of a past betrayal that you're just able to feel now and process now, even though you walked away from the person a long time ago. It's like wherever it fits for you. Do you want me to pull tarot on this, spirit guides? I'm hearing yes and no. You do. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm doubting myself on that one. Okay. What do I need to see with this? Is there anything else I need to talk about? 8 of Wands, movement or communication. 3 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and 6 of Swords. Yeah, this is about moving to calmer waters. Judgment's on the back of the deck. Judgment is about making a decision, making a judgment call, because you've analyzed and broken down a situation to all its parts, is what I'm hearing. 8 of Wands, movement or communication. 3 of Cups is a reconnection to community. We have 7 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and 6 of Swords. What do you want me to say here, Spirit? I'm hearing some of you, again, I feel like whatever you're learning through the situation, you could be helping others with it. There is a want and a need to move to calmer waters. This is walking away. This is transitioning out. This is leaving behind situations that don't serve you. The Hierophant could be negative beliefs, traditions, structures that once held you, that you're moving away from, that haven't served you in some way. This reminds me of that too. Like 7 of Pentacles is stuff we've planted, seeds we've planted, and I just feel like these could be the beliefs that are being, new beliefs that are being planted, and these are the beliefs that you're moving away from, because the transition card is next to the Hierophant. Or no, it's not, but whatever. Not my point. It still stands. I feel like you could be moving away from old belief systems and old structures that don't serve you. You could be planting new identities, new belief systems that are helping you move through this, helping you find your gem, right? Helping you find the gem that's within you. And we have a reconnection. You could be reconnecting with your soul. We have a movement or communication from a reconnection to community, your soul tribe, people that make you feel unconditional love. There's a celebration here from Spirit, that Spirit wants to celebrate you for how difficult this has been. Spirit wants to commend you for how you have held yourself, how you have persevered, how you have not given up even when you've wanted to give up, how it is painful. Moving through this life is painful. I'm not just talking about one situation. Like, I'm talking about any situation that you've ever been in that has been painful, that you have thought, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. You've made it through it and you've persevered, and there's a celebration of that fact, and I see your spirit guides applauding. Moon. Yeah, there's your subconscious definitely could be coming up right now. I got Moon. Yeah, see, there's the 8 of Swords. There's stuck energy I'm feeling. You are not stuck as much as you think you're stuck. I think the stuck energy could be coming from the Moon, which is like your subconscious. So you could be feeling stuck because whatever you're in right now, this dead end thing right now that you're thinking about walking away or walking away from, it could be tied to a very similar situation you had in childhood, your past, or a past life is what I'm hearing too. Again, I do feel like there is a need to get connected to the emotions, the feelings, the grief. There's massive grief here, like genuinely massive grief. It feels so big to me. And yeah, fear, right? So there's a need to get connected to what's under the moon. So your subconscious, I can never say that word. There's a need to get connected to your, oh my God, there it is again. I think it's a squirrel. I genuinely do. I think it's a squirrel, I swear. Shadow again. Interesting. Shadow work. Okay. Shadow work. Spirit wants you to do shadow work on the moon. We just had a full moon in Capricorn yesterday. That was painful for me. Oh my gosh. I'm a reflector. So like the moon for some reason just feels so intense to me. And I always have such a hard time on the full moon. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I feel like I do. There's an opportunity coming for you that you don't see yet, I'm getting, and a win. If you keep working at this, right? Okay, so. Eight of Pentacles, keep working really hard because you are working really hard at this. There's an opportunity and a win. Six of Wands. There's a win for you. It's for, because you're moving through this, because you keep persevering, don't give up, okay? Spirit wants you not to give up. I don't care if you've gone back. I don't care if you've made a million mistakes. I don't care if you feel like you're never going to be able to make the right choice. Like, I don't care. Like, listen, we learn through trial and error. We learn through going back over and over and over and over and over and over again until we can make a better choice. And then we might go back again. And then you make a better choice. Then you go, like, it literally is how we learn. So Spirit does not want you to beat yourself up for the way that you have gone through this. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. There's no good and bad to Spirit. Like, there really isn't. It's neutral. It's how we perceive it to be, though. And the perception here is important. The more you can perceive yourself through a light of, I am human. I make mistakes sometimes. It's okay. I learn from my mistakes. I'm going to keep going no matter what. I am good enough. The more you look at it through that lens, the easier this situation will be for you. The harder it will be for you if you look through it a lens of like, I'm not good enough. I'm not going to make it. It's not going to be okay. How am I going to ever go through this? How can I survive without this person? What's going to happen next? Bad things are going to happen. Like that, those, and it's like so hard because our brain, here's the thing, when we go through stuff like this, our brain is going to be really, really strong. And it's going to tell you things like this, like I'm stuck, right? I'm stuck. I have anxiety. I can't do this. No, that's not true. It's not true. It's a lie. It's your brain trying to protect you, okay? Which is totally fair because of what's under the moon, which is in your subconscious. Everyone has negative beliefs, okay? Everyone does. So this is just about finding a way to empower your good thoughts, empower subliminals could be very important right now, listening to them at night, like self-love subliminals, okay? I think this is really beautiful. And I just want to reiterate, Spirit wants to reiterate. I do too, but Spirit really wants to reiterate that your perception is everything. Like in this situation, your perception is everything. The sword, okay? The sword cuts through light and dark, right? And it's not bad or good. It does, but it's cutting through all the BS to get to the center. I'm hearing center of a Tootsie Roll again. You are becoming the King of Cups. The King of Cups is like extreme emotional mastery, being able to respond and not react, being able to see your thoughts and observe them and not get attached, okay? This is part of what you're learning through the situation. It's not just how to walk away from something, how to walk away from something, how to set boundaries, how to find your like creativity again and clear your shop. It's not just that. It's about, again, emotional mastery and being able to see clearly and not react and see which thoughts serve you and which thoughts don't and which beliefs serve you and which beliefs don't. And it's about choosing. This is about what you want to choose. And this is about being able to actively and consciously choose. You may feel like sometimes you get compulsive, and then you don't feel like you have a choice. If you feel compulsive in a moment, pause, ask Spirit for help, ask a friend for help. Call somebody. I'm terrible at this, so I hate giving that advice. But I mean, really, call someone. I should be doing that. I'm going to take that on advice. I mean, I have a really hard time with it, to be fair. Call on Spirit for help, okay? Call on your guides. Call on the angels. Call on the ocean. Call on the trees. You can call on anything, like genuinely, and it will help you. It really will. And then grounding is also really important. Walking around outside barefoot, being in nature could be really important as well right now. I think that as much as you can get out of your head, whether that be an activity, whether that be meditation, whether that be Reiki, whether that be getting out and going out with friends, whatever it is, getting out of your head is going to be very important right now. And be careful, I'm hearing, be careful about what you're watching on your screen time. Be careful about what you're indulging in. And I don't think most of you are doing this. It doesn't even matter if you are, it's not the point. The point is that be aware of what you're consuming, because, and that could be anything. That could be drinking, that could be food, that can be friends, that can be people, that can be TV, it can be social media, it can be, I mean, really, it can be anything, like anything. Your environment, the things in your environment are important too. We are very sensitive people, okay? Everyone is sensitive, I feel like. It's just like what type of sensitive you are. I guess not everyone is sensitive, should I say that? To certain things, not sensitive in the way that we think of sensitive. I mean sensitive to certain things. Some people are like sensory sensitive, you know, maybe not emotionally sensitive, but like, you get what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know on that one, but whatever, it's fine. What do you want me to pull for advice? So it's like you gave them really good advice. I know, thank you. That was you. That wasn't me. I mean, I delivered it, but okay. Is there anything else you want me to remind them of, or I just keep hearing remind them of their power, remind them of their goodness, remind them of their ability to persevere. That's what I'm hearing. The Oracle's gift. I feel like you are getting a gift out of this. Like, again, the gift is yourself, right? The gift is yourself. The gift is like the belief system changing. The gift is your identity. The gift is what you're creating with this energy, because this is powerful. And the uncharted sea, Spirit is saying that I know it's really scary to look into the unknown, or to not know where you're going, and to not totally know what's going to happen. But what's beautiful about it is that it's not going to be the worst thing ever. It's going to be the most amazing thing ever. It's uncharted territory, as in like you've never been here before. And while that is scary, and you can honor the fact that it brings up anxiety, it's also really beautiful, and it's also really like exciting. Like Spirit is saying, get excited, because when you choose, because I'm hearing when you choose to end this dead end, not if you choose, I'm hearing when you choose to cut off this dead end with your sword, with Spirit's sword too. Like Spirit's helping you do this, helping you release it. Ask for help. Again, ask for help. When you cut off this dead end, okay? Spirit is saying that you have absolutely no idea how amazing and how beautiful what's coming in next for you. And I know that, again, the unknown can seem scary because it's uncharted, but it's the uncharted sea. And the uncharted sea is exciting and beautiful. Yes, it can be scary, but it also can be beautiful, and it's changeable. The tides are changeable, of course, but you are also getting a gift. The tea here has light in it. This reminds me of filling your own cup, and then there's like this spark of fire and beauty that comes out from like you finally putting love into yourself, and not into like dead ends that don't work for you anymore. And then look what you get. You get the Oracle's gift. You get a gift, and that also looks like, it also lights you up inside. You feel full again. You feel alive. You feel excited, right? And right now that may not be how you feel, and that's okay, but it's coming in for you. Okay? And endless possibilities, okay? Endless possibilities. Reminds me of also your third eye could be going through something as well. You could be getting an upgrade as well with your spiritual gifts. I was feeling that as well for earlier as well. The royal you. Yeah, this is about finding your power. Call of the muse. Again, creativity. Once you stop giving your creativity or your sacral energy or your emotional energy something that's a dead end, you're going to put it into yourself, and then you, or something you're doing that's your own, like a project or a different person or a different job, whatever it is, right? You're going to put energy into that, and that's going to birth the muse energy in you, which is like creativity and excitement and love and beauty and joy and like expansiveness, right? Like this is about growth. Like you're growing by ending this dead end. Yes, you're growing so much, right? So much so that you can't even see what you're getting, which is a gem, right? And a birthing of your actual, like, I'm here seeing unlayered self, or hearing unlayered self. So this is like you clearing out the trauma and the cobwebs of the identities that have kept you small, and clearing that out so that you, as yourself, as your full self, as yourself before all the pain, and the self that is your soul and your higher self comes out and is birth, like that is the light shining, okay? Because you're clearing out the cobwebs and the darkness and this, I'm hearing static energy. A burst of magic. Yeah, I definitely feel like this could increase your spiritual gifts 100%. Like you already may be seeing this for sure or feeling this. Some of you could have smell be really important. I don't have that one as much as for mine, like for my spiritual gifts. We all have spiritual gifts, okay? It's just if you choose to practice them and if you choose to be open-minded to them. It's about not being judgmental. And then what's funny is that like what's being asked here too is to not be judgmental about how you feel. Like genuinely be curious about how you feel. If you can bring as much non-judgment, curiosity, and compassion into how you feel, again, that changes your perception. And what does that do? That changes your outlook. It changes the way you behave. It changes the way you feel about yourself. This is about moving away from lack mindset and moving away from not feeling good enough and moving into feeling like worthy and beautiful and amazing and the royal you, like the queen and the king you, right? And the powerful you, and it's power that has been earned and through blood, sweat, and tears, like power that has not been easy to attain, power that is real power, that's authenticity, that is magnetism, that's confidence, that it's creative, I'm hearing burst worlds. I just see so much abundance, you know, and again, it's through like moving through such difficult situations, such painful situations, that you mold yourself and become molded into into like who you really are deep down, yes, but also who you want to be, because this is about being who you want to be and not being what others say you should be or what, you know, your parents said you should be when you were a kid. Like really genuinely, this is so big. Oh my gosh, I can't even. This reading was like probably one of the most beautiful readings I've ever done. Like genuinely. And it's because it's so painful and because it's so hard that you birth this beauty and you find yourself within the pain, and you find yourself in your strength and your tenacity and your resilience and your perseverance. And I'm hearing your lion energy, that you are able to really just become like more of who you need to be for yourself, not for anybody else. This is for you, for your life, for your legacy, for your destiny. Wow, guys, I'm so like blown away. Genuinely, I really am. And I just really like want to thank Spirit, because that was so amazing. And I'm really proud of you guys, and you're doing this work, and that's even why I'm able to channel it. So I'm so proud of you guys, and just keep going. Don't give up. Feel your feelings. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to make it. You're going to make the decision when you need to make the decision. That's on your timeline. You can do that. You will do that. Spirit's saying not if, but when. So just take comfort in that, you know? Okay, guys, I think that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you guys next time.